Hey guys, no intro for today because we have a ton of stuff to unpack. I just want to get right into it. I'll be going over weapon changes, a new rank system, as well as some more detailed explanation on how Newcastle's passive works, because we actually got some more footage of that. So without further ado, let's start off with the rank changes. We'll move on to the weapon nerfs, including a kraber nerf, which is kind of unexpected, and then finally we'll move on to the Newcastle passive. So first up, the changes for ranked. It seems like there's now going to be some sort of team RP system. It says right here, now everyone on a team will receive some RP when one of them gets a kill. RP is rewarded at 50% for kills players did not assist their teammates in, and this is not granted to dead teammates, so if you died and your teammates end up getting a kill, you're not going to get any extra RP from that. Now what's interesting to note is that this is going to rack up pretty fast, as there is now no longer a kill RP cap. They emphasize right here, placing any limits on kills rewards puts an unintended emphasis and pressure on hitting these limits. However, we have to note that the base value of each kill is worth increasingly less down to a minimum. So basically, the more kills you get, the less RP each kill is worth until it reaches a minimum point where each kill probably only grants you like a couple RP. Now moving on to the next part, we have tier demotions, and basically tier demotion protection only works for up to 3 games lost after a promotion into a higher tier. So if you go from platinum to let's say diamond 4, you can only lose 3 games before you actually get demoted back to platinum 1. And if you do get demoted back to platinum 1, it'll only demote you halfway down, so you'll end up being halfway through platinum 1. Basically, try not to lose your games after you get into a new rank. And finally, we do actually have a new rank tier which is below bronze, and it's called rookie. And also, if you take a look at this image right here, the RP requirements for every single rank has been adjusted quite drastically. Not only that, but the top right of this image is what we want to take note of. As you can see, the amount of points that you get for each kill changes pretty drastically, and if you're in the top 14, each kill is only going to grant you 1 RP. So this basically means don't hot drop and die. There's more emphasis on getting placement and kill points, especially since you can get a ton of RP from kills and assists now, so definitely keep that in mind. Now moving on to the weapon changes. I'll just be skimming through the main parts of these weapon changes because I don't want to go through every single detail. That's kind of boring. If you want to go through all of them, feel free to pause the video. So some of the main points for the Spitfire, of course, it's coming back to ground loot. It can no longer use barrel stabilizers, so the recoil is going to be a bit harder to control. The damage has been reduced by 1, and the epic or legendary magazine size has been reduced from 55 to 50. For the mastiff, it is going into the care package. The pellet damage has been increased from 11 to 14, which is absolutely nuts. And something else we have to take note of, the projectile width has actually increased, meaning it's easier to hit full damage shots compared to hitting like 11 or 22 damage on every single shot. For the R3 and the rampage, they're both going into the replicator, and there's no real changes to the R3, but there have been some changes for the reload time for the rampage LMG. For the devotion, the damage got decreased from 16 to 15, with some other changes to the headshot multiplier as well as the reload time. And surprisingly, the L-Star also got a nerf, with its headshot multiplier getting reduced and its reload time getting increased quite significantly. And of course, finally, we have the kraber. Its damage got reduced from 145 to 140, and the headshot multiplier got reduced from 3 times to 2 times, which is a pretty significant change. But yeah, with all that being said, let's move on to the final part of today's video, which is going over some extra details on Newcastle's passive. If we take a look at this footage up on screen right now, you can see that Newcastle actually reses the teammate pretty freaking fast. You can also see that the shield color matches what knockdown shield he is currently using while resing the teammate. He also seems to be able to use a golden backpack in this process, which makes it even more powerful. Now in the gameplay trailer, he had a white shield. In this footage, he has a golden shield. So we can infer that Newcastle is either using his own knockdown shield, or he's taking the knockdown shield from the teammate that he's currently resing and using that to block the damage. This means that whatever knockdown shield you have, that's how much damage you're probably going to be able to block, meaning a white knockdown shield is going to break really fast, but a purple or golden one is going to break really slowly. So whatever the case, in season 13, definitely make sure you pick up those good knockdown shields. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you found all this info somewhat useful. Let me know in the comments below which one of these changes you're most excited for, and of course, as always guys, stay safe, and I'll see ya in the next one. Peace out.